So this is Zita. So Zita's been in since last Wednesday. And just in the first week, we're just concentrating on getting her settled. We've got a list of objectives up here, and this is just what I do in the first, this is week one's objectives. And what I want to achieve in those weeks. Really, really basic stuff, nothing too, complicated, and just getting her to be settled in a pen. She's very, very good, so don't think they're all like this. She is very good.
How come you're in this room?
Basically at Everton we're all working in little bubbles. So there's me and Robert Dog Care. So if a dog isn't settled, what we do is put one of the desks in a pen. So this is Hardy, but Hardy's been withdrawn from training, but he doesn't like being in his pen, so he sits with Robert. Each morning, all the dogs have their food allowance set up for the morning, and when they come in and I'm not in here first thing, they've all got a Kong wobbler or an interactive toy to have a little bit of breakfast in. So they just get used to it. When they come in, they get something nice and settling. We have everything set up so we don't have to go anywhere, so we're all contained in one block. So all the dogs have their own individual toys, and what we do is we rotate those toys round so they don't have everything all the time. So we start off, she's got her own allocated T-touch harness. They've all got little pots on their kennels, and that's all got their food in it, their specific diet. We have lots of interactive toys. So for tomorrow, now Zita's not massively into food, so on steps that can be quite challenging in finding what motivates her. So in here tomorrow, I'm going to hide the sprats, which is dried fish, and just get her to have a good route around in there. She does like toys, she's just not very foodish. She likes to retrieve, that's her thing. So they've all got different beds. As you'll see, there's 2 choices of bed, and we'll have a look at what the dog prefers. So there's some dogs like the plastic beds, some dogs like the comfy beds, some just like, she likes just a duvet and a vet bed. And Stella in this pen is exactly the same. She just likes the duvet and the vet bed or the floor.
Have all of the dogs up here, or is there still any dogs in kennels?
There are dogs in kennels, but they all go home at night, so there's no dogs on site overnight at the moment at all.
Is it just the step dogs in the offices?
No, there are some other dogs in offices. So basically we're limited to how many people can be in one space at any time. So basically we're spread out across the building. So this office was for admin support. So basically we've moved all the desks out, so admin support are not on site at the moment. So she's got radios, we do lots of enrichment. So Zita's come in with her very own little settle mat, which I find really useful. So basically I can use that for a default settle when I'm in the lounge.
It's a good blanket.
I know, it's very nice. They have made it, so she's got a little name on it. She came in with her own little backpack with a name on. I'm not expecting that off everybody, but it was a nice little thing for the boarders to have at home. So Zita goes home with a boarder, so one of the first things was to see how she is getting in my van, because obviously I've got to drop her off. Luckily she's very, very good. But you know, that is quite an unusual thing for our dogs to get in the back of a training van on the first day, but she's been very, very good. She might need a wee, that's why she's panting, so don't worry. So she's got her own T-touch harness. We have lots of enrichment, so lavender is very good for dogs. Obviously we don't put it near. It's the scent. So lavender, chamomile, ginger, coconut, all really good scents for relaxing dogs.
But not to eat.
Not to eat, no. So me and Robert are gonna mess around with some scents, maybe some essential oils on little flannels, and pin them on the pen and just rotate it round and see what they like. Stella really likes sniffing this morning, so we thought we'd give that a whirl. So with Zita we're practicing stationing as well. So basically stationing is you stay in one place till they tell you to move, and it generally means in vehicles and in pens in housing situations. Now because she's not massively motivated by food, she's just a good girl. So so I'm using a secondary reinforcer, which is good. And she likes that in a little tickle.
Okay,
So
wait
yeah.
1 sec.